morning or afternoon.
I can't hear you. What happened?
What? I've not
I can't
changed
hear
anything.
you.
Oh, I've not changed anything. Hello? Hello? It's not me. It's not me. It's you.
Nothing. Hold on. I couldn't hear the intro either.
Oh, it's definitely not me.
Right, so hold on. It might be me. It might be me. Hello, everyone, if you can hear me. Oh my goodness. Why could I hear you before and not now?
I don't know.
Audio.
Can everyone
No,
else
I've got the
hear
right.
us? Go on to YouTube. We can't even have a conversation if she can't hear me. I'll pass this time. Okay, let me go on here and have a look. I'll pass this time.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
Okay, I can hear you on the YouTube.
You can't hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay.
On the video and me.
Oh, you can't hear you on there either?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my problem.
I can hear both of us on the live.
Okay.
And I can hear you now.
All right. Okay.
How about
so the problem comes from me. I'll leave and come back.
There we go. Nothing like good old technology, is there? Oh, I don't like being on my own. It's not very nice. So, how are we all this evening? What are we reading this week? Tell us. Start a conversation. I'm reading, I know it's been going on for ages, but we've been on a deadline. So I'm still reading the Zodiac Academy at the moment, doing all my catch up because all the books are out now, I think. So I'm reading them. Okay, Brunette's back. Is that better?
Yay!
Yay!
All right, that was stressful.
Yeah, weren't it?
So hello to everyone. I don't know if anyone's here.
4 people watching. Well, one of those is me.
Yay! Can y'all leave some messages so I can see you? Because I can't see anything. I don't see anyone. Say hello to us.
Yeah, I just asked everyone to say hello. Let us know what they're reading. I'm still on my reread or my read of Zodiac Academy to catch myself up to the new ones. But it's slow
I'm
going.
still on Brutal Obsessions. Like, it's been a month, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired at night that I get maybe a chapter in and then I'm zonked out. It's
I'll start reading, so I'll get a bit read, and then I go, oh no, I'll listen to the audio so I can close my eyes. And then I forget everything and I have to restart it all over again the next night. So I think I've listened to the same chapter like 10 times. But then there's bits that I recall and I remember. I'm like, oh yeah, but I need to hear the rest so I know. Jesse's reading
different books. Oh my god, I can't get one book at a time. 3 different books. All right, what are you reading, Jessie?
I'm also reading, I'm still on Timestamp. I haven't got any further in that yet either.
Killing me.
I know. And I'm halfway through the Raven Kennedy series as well. Again. And all our deadlines.
Oh god, the deadlines. They're killing me right now. But I'm really loving the stories.
And we are so close to the finish line. UAS, otherwise known as Once Upon a Sale.
Once Upon a Sale. UAS.
And we have literally sent out, I think we've sent out about 10 arcs so far for Psycho Rain this evening.
God, you're so much quicker than I am.
Oh, how many did you send?
I don't know.
2,
4?
3, 4, 5,
How many
6,
did you
7,
send?
8,
Oh my
9.
God, you're so quick.
So we're gonna send out some more as well
Yeah.
this evening.
As soon as we
Um,
finish.
yeah.
Those poor readers who are like, what? I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, well, I'm slow.
It just depends on where you are in the list. We've started from the
Yeah.
top and the bottom. So one is going from the top, one is going from the bottom until we meet in the middle.
Yep.
We have to
That's
send
what
them all
we're doing.
individually.
So some of you have it, some of you don't. And we're talking about Psycho Rain here for those who don't know. So Psycho Rain is book 3 in the Psycho trilogy, which is in the series Sons of Chaos, Chaos with a KH. And this is going to wrap up the trilogy, book 3. And it took a lot out of us, like emotionally and just the summer has
Physically.
been, yeah, this summer has been the worst probably of my life. I can probably say that. So writing was, it came from deep inside. So
Did.
it did. So yeah, so we're happy. There was a time where we didn't think that we would finish this book on time. We were going to delay it for a month.
This close, like days
Yeah,
a day, 24, 12 hours away from delaying it.
yeah. We said let's see how it goes tomorrow. Like let's see where we are tomorrow, and then we would do it again. Let's see where we are tomorrow, and then we just my God.
Then we did it.
We did do it. We did it,
And
but we did it with the help of Hillary and Zoe and David. David was awesome. And Sarah Jones, who, oh my gosh, she's going through so much right now, poor girl. But yeah,
not funny, but it's a
not
little
funny.
bit funny.
It's a little bit funny. I don't have the whole story there, but
No, I mean the
I don't
situation
want,
that we know
the
about
situation
is
seems funny.
amusing.
So Jesse is reading Stevie by DJ Krimmer, Stars and Stripes by S.N. Moore, and Burning Quarter Arc by Melissa McSherry. So
Do
I
you
don't
like
know.
sports things, Jessie? I'm just getting a sports vibe.
Why is there sport? Oh, Burning Quarter. I don't know.
And
Is that
Stars and
all?
Stripes. I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
know. Maybe military.
oh, it could be, yeah.
She's going to tell us.
Yeah,
Stephen,
it'll
we're
take
counting on
time.
you. Jesse, we're counting on you to tell us.
Yeah, we need to know.
Because I don't know. Oh, maybe DJ Krimmer I've heard
Oh yeah,
of.
I've heard of the authors.
Stevie's a tattoo. Oh, yum yum. I was watching. So my dad and I just sit and watch YouTube videos of like metal bands, and we're watching videos of Avenged Sevenfold, and the earlier videos. Man, that singer is just all the tats on display. Yeah, I'm sure that he has been the inspiration for many a rock star books, rock star romance. All
I
the
am
females
looking
have
forward
different
to.
health issues. Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
indeed. Oh, I like it. I mean, I don't like the fact that they have
No.
health, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, it's original.
Yeah, I like it. Oh,
Hmm.
so what kind of health issues are we talking about? Have we got
Does
like
it need like trigger warnings?
physical, mental, bit of both? All very interesting. I read one with a blind FMC once. It was a paranormal, but it was a blind FMC, and it was really interesting.
Oh, I would love to read a blind. I think that it would be because you're so much on the senses, aren't you? So the descriptions must be incredible.
I remember, yeah, it was a while ago. I read it. I can't remember what was by, and what it was called, but I do remember it being a very
Okay.
good book. Oh, MS PCOS.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Well, you've got to be very careful with things like that as well, haven't you? Obviously, I'm not saying the authors haven't done their due diligence. I'm sure they have. But that's
No,
cool.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's a lot of research.
Mhm.
And if it's personal, as in you're writing because you've experienced it, then that's going deep into yourself.
Mm,
To
I like it. Oh, Whitney
do.
is with us.
Ooh,
Oh, here we go. Hello,
hello.
darling.
How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So this is an introduction to us and to you because we don't know you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a mid-30 mom of 2 teenagers. Been married and with the same guy since 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised in the Midwest of the United States.
Yeah.
I am a high school dropout.
Okay.
And well, I mean, that's really all there is. I love writing.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing.
We all
So
love
what
writing.
kind of books? Yeah. What kind of books do you write? Like what are your main tropes or subgenres?
So romance is where I write, and I tend to
Right.
stay on the darker side of things, but I don't have any tropes that I stick to. I write across the board.
Okay.
So I have Y2s, I have just regular male female, I have Omega verse, I have contemporary, I have mafia. I literally have a little bit of everything.
That's
Nice.
amazing. How long have you been writing for?
Officially since September 10th, 2021.
Nice and
Nice.
to the date. I couldn't do that. I've got no idea.
Me neither. We know that somewhere in February we decided to do something.
Yeah, well, so that's the day that I published officially.
Okay.
Nice.
I've been writing since, well, forever.
Yeah.
That story is that's just been who I
Hey,
am.
Kitty.
Sorry, I have 4 cats, and 2 of them are very curious and down here with me now.
Oh, it's fine. We love cats.
I mean, my pup might try and play with them.
But yeah, since September 10th, 2021, I have published in total, I think I'm at 33 stories.
Fuck off.
I have a handful of them that were in anthologies, so like they're like 10,000 words, between
Okay.
10 and like 30,000 words. And then I write shorter. I try to stick like 50,000 words and less. I
Okay.
get bored. I get bored, so bored. So
Yeah, no, we
like,
get it.
once I hit like 40,000 words, I'm like, okay, I'm done. We're done.
I
We're
can
just-
wrap this
So
up now.
that was our at first when we first started writing together. We were like, we're doing short, we're doing that, and then we just won't stop talking.
They just keep getting longer and longer.
I know.
Like now we are
It
literally
started at
like,
40. What
so this was the first book,
Yeah.
you know, and this is the last one we did.
Oh, you got thicker. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
My first book was just shy of 100,000 words,
Oh wow.
and I went down. I was like, we're not doing that again.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually on my other. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, my cat just knocked everything over.
Of course. On back in 2020 but this is on my other pen name. Back in 2020, in 3 months I wrote 102,000 words, like in 3 months, and which
we
was
can't use
never
2020 as an excuse for anything. 2020 was just the
Yeah,
weirdest
well, I
year
mean,
in
I
the
wasn't
world.
working, and I was sprinting with Lily Wildheart. We were sprinting every day for like all day, and it was just like I was doing 5 to 8,000 words a day. It was insane. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I do 3,000 words now, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I have a problem. So I work full time.
Me
So
too.
do we all
Got
we
two
do.
kids, and 2 Sundays ago I wrote 20,000 words in one day.
I don't know how you did that. Mm-mm.
I don't either. So I sat down to write, and then next thing I knew, it was dinner time.
Oh, I
And
bet that was
there was
wonderful though.
20,000
No, you
words.
got that much written.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
that's
had no
amazing.
idea. I was like, okay, maybe I got like 10,000, and whenever I realized that it was 20,000, I was shook. I was like, what? What?
That's amazing.
Yay.
Yeah, I would have been champagne.
Yeah, I would have been like, I don't need to write for the rest of the week now. Good.
See, I would, except for I put myself on a time crunch, and that 20,000 words was needed, and I need to do that again this weekend.
You can do it.
Because I had the one book released yesterday, and then I have one releasing on September 10th. So like,
Is that the one we're doing tonight, September 10th?
no, the one that was yesterday.
So it released.
Oh, we could have downloaded it
Released
then.
yesterday.
Oh well, crap! We could have downloaded it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we normally do. If it's out, we'll download it.
Yeah.
It was literally yesterday, so it's
Oh well, we appreciate the arcs. Whitney's PA sent us arcs for this just in case, which is very nice. And we've both prepared. We've got it on our Kindles ready.
Yeah, by prepare we download it. Like that's what we do. Because we like to go in kind of blind. So just so that I don't know if you've watched any of your other lives, but this is completely informal.
oh yeah, no. I while I was at work today crunching some numbers, I had one of them like pulled up in the background.
Oh.
And so
Yeah. So as you
we
can
talk a
see,
lot of shit.
yeah, we just kind of talk. And when we do the reading, there's nothing. We're not formal, and we do sound effects that are more funny than anything else, and we laugh at our own words or we laugh at our own writing. I don't know if we're.
My American accent is wank, but I try anyway.
She's. I mean, everyone, even like our characters are from New York. But our Blondie likes to, well, it's not that she likes to, it's that it's her go-to is basically Gone with the Wind. Like she's Georgia Peach. Which is really weird when, River Fox is like born in New York, raised in New York, and she has a Georgia Peach accent.
yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah. It checks out. It checks out.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Maybe her grandparents were Georgians, and
Sure.
like it's in the family.
Yeah, sure.
It's all great. It's all good. So tell us a little bit about, because I saw that it's an MC series.
Mm-hmm.
Is this book 1, book 2?
It is book 2. My friend actually wrote book 1.
Okay.
And I alpha read all of her books. And as I was in there with all of her magic, I fell in love with one of the characters, and I was like, please let me write it.
Oh, leather and lace.
Mm-hmm.
Tori.
Oh, M. Tori.
No, not
Yeah.
Imogen. Imogen was a slightly different
Whiskey
one.
and lace. Whiskey and
leather.
leather. No, whiskey and lace.
Was it?
Lace and
I thought it
whiskey?
Leather,
There's whiskey.
leather and
It was a W and an L, and whiskey was one of the words.
there's a book out there called Whiskey Lies.
No, it's not that.
No.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh
I'm
man, she's
Googling.
gonna kill us.
Googling.
Yeah, Google. It's whiskey and lace.
Oh, it is lace.
Thank you. Jeez, I read it. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, completely interrupted your.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what we do. Okay. So anyway, please continue.
What were we talking about?
You were
Oh,
telling
yeah.
us about your MC series, and then I
Oh,
went, "Oh yes,
look.
the first person was Leather, that one, M Tory." So you can crack on now.
Yep. Yes. So I fell in love with one of her characters and was like, please let me write this character. And she was like, okay. And that's just kind of how that went.
That's amazing.
And so I took him. Yeah, I took him and I just ran with it. But like there's certain parts where I'm like, this is your world. So like I have questions. Like, what would happen if this happened? And she'd like give me like, well, I would see it like this, and then I'd write it in like that. And so it was a
Okay.
lot of working with her to make sure that her world was still a thing.
Yeah.
It was just
Right.
my character in her.
Interesting. I don't know
I
how
like
I'd feel
it.
about
That's-
someone asking us to do that, because we have plans for all of our characters.
Yeah.
All of them were
So
like,
I don't
so
think
they can have a
I don't
story,
think she
and they
ever.
can have a story.
Yeah, no, I will never do a full series by myself again, ever. Nope, I'm over that.
So all of your books are, yeah, all of your books are standalones now.
Now, yep. I have like so I had books released in November and December of last year that they were like interconnected,
Right.
but like, standalones. So like the first book is Valor and Sylvia, and then the second book is their granddaughter.
Okay.
And so like that's really all there is connected. Otherwise, they're completely different books, because this one's an MF and this one's a mentally dark MF, and the other one is like a bloody Y choose.
Okay.
And so like they're opposite ends of the scale, but they're still like slightly interconnected.
Okay.
No,
Right.
we've
That's interesting.
got all of ours are connected. Like
Yeah.
there's a connection with every series, trilogy, duet, standalone that we've got. There's a connection in there.
Yeah. Well, so the book I'm currently writing has like a connection back to like the Valor and Liliana world, but it's a small one, and like you don't have to read these two to know what's going on.
Right.
So like you'll just see like my characters will just be like pop in and be like, okay, and then bye.
Yeah.
Small things that are interconnected. And like if my girl,
But readers love that.
if my female character is reading a book, she's reading one of my previous books.
Right.
And
right.
so that's
awesome.
That's all I do whenever it comes to connecting anymore. I wrote one series, and after I wrote all 4 of the books, I have technically 2 more that is supposed to come out. And then I started another series, a supernatural series, and I'm like, I don't like series. I like to just pop into new worlds and be done.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I get it.
You know,
because you have to keep up
once you start a series, though, you
series.
can't really finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't not finish it either.
Right.
Because that's just nobody's going to want to read anything then, because they can't trust you to finish the story they want.
Yep. And so I'm like slowly petering to the finishing line for the rest of those series as I write a bunch of standalones.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Dot them all about here and there. We're kind of doing that with the Psycho trilogy. The Sons of Chaos. We've just done a trilogy for the Sons of Chaos, which is RMC.
Yeah.
And next we're doing a standalone for one of the other brothers.
And that'll be
so
standalones for all of them.
Do standalones for each of the brothers that can all be read on their own or as a series.
Yep. That's kind of what we did with like Leather and Lace and Satin and Steel. It's like they can be read separately, but to get a better understanding of the MC world, start at the beginning and read through.
Yeah.
Right. And how many books are in the series? Just 2?
So we just have the 2 that are out right now. At the very end of both of our books, it does mention a 3rd book. Outside of that, there is no guarantee of anything.
So is that 3rd one by M or you?
As of
or
right
both?
now, we're at 3. I think M's going to write it, and I will kind of like co-pilot while
Okay.
she's writing.
Nice. I think you've got a really bad signal. You keep going in and out and freezing.
Are you
Did I
there?
lose internet?
Oh.
Oh,
Hello?
oh.
Is my
Hello?
internet, did my internet go crazy?
Yes.
Yep.
It did.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. I was like, did my internet go out?
Yep.
Something happened.
Okay.
So,
right.
okay, right. Do you have a copy of The Rich One? No.
Okay. So, do you want us to send it to you, or do you mind going on KU? Do you have KU?
I do not have KU, but give me a second.
Okay.
I'll just get the book.
No, we'll send it to you. I can send it to you. Gonna need your email.
Yeah, you are. It's just my first name dot my last name at Gmail.
No, we're gonna need, because we don't have Book Funnel.
Okay. You need the Kindle email.
I do.
Darling.
I don't know what that is. Hold on.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, did you like the new bookmarks the other day? I know it's completely random.
Yes, gorgeous, all of them. Love.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do
It just
that.
came to me. I was just looking at this one. I was like, oh. I can send you her email, her Kindle email, Jessie. Yeah, no, that'd be great. Grand.
Yes. The Kindle, the Kindle address, Jessie.
On.
And we're actually halfway through chapter 13.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, because we didn't read the second
It was a
part.
long chapter.
It's a long ass chapter. Let me see. EPUBs. Here we go.
Oh, it's a nice sex scene for you to read with us as well, Whitney.
Whoop, whoop.
Those are my favorite.
So,
okay. Did it come up in the chat?
Oh, in the chat. Is it in the chat? Oh, here it is. Yes, I have it.
Yep, it says private. Yep. It wouldn't let me copy it, so I had to actually type it out.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, so sending it right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
You should have it shortly. And by shortly, I hope it's like right now.
Like right now.
Right now.
Toot sweet, sister.
All right, so just to give you an idea, and for those who are with us who don't know, so The Rich One is book one of a 6-book series that follows the same protagonist. Our female character is River Fox, and she is an escort. So the whole premise is that her parents died in a car accident when she was about 17, and she has a younger brother. Her biggest concern was that she did not want her brother and her to be separated in foster care because they had no contact with their grandparents. And so she has an opportunity to be an escort, and so she does it, and she's making really good money. She lives in Manhattan, and she goes by the name of Rose when she is on the job, and her name is River because her parents were like hippies.
Her brother is called Everest.
Yep, and his wife is called Petal, and So nobody knows about her double life except for one of her clients. And her client in book 1 is called Tyler Walker.
Her best friend Kai has found out, hasn't he? No, he
Oh,
hasn't.
yeah, he has, and he is pissed.
No, he hasn't found out that she's an escort. He's just found out that she's dating Tyler.
Oh, that's right. So he just, because they're all hippie and lovey-lovey, and he's pissed off that she is dating a big tycoon kind of, mogul, billionaire, whatever. And so he knows about her double life because he's got a contract with her, and he pays her very well. And Tyler does. Kyle is just an ordinary guy, childhood lover. And she also has another man that she's been looking at.
Grocery aisle guy.
Yeah, he's candy aisle guy that she met at the store, and Nathaniel Reed. And so at this point, the reader has no idea who her forever is going to be. And that's it.
Okay. I'm waiting for it
Okay,
to
so
download.
shall we start from the page break?
Yeah, so chapter 13. What would you like to do? Would you like to narrate, or would you like to do the male parts or the female bits?
Who, me? You want me to read?
Yeah,
Ooh,
you get to
the
read.
guest. You get to choose.
You're our guest. You choose.
Okay. I'll narrate. As soon as it downloads, it still hasn't downloaded.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
All right, I'm going to put this next to my thing here. I don't even know if this microphone actually works. I turn it on. I don't know if it's my computer working or if it's the thing working.
Have you turned on your settings? Because you have to do the settings every time.
Well, it says the Yeti. It says Yeti Blue
on
on
your
the
settings
setting.
on your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, right?
Yes. Yes. Let
So
me
on
see.
your settings for the live, your audio setting is set up for that.
Yeah.
Well, then it should be fine. Should be
Okay.
using that.
If I tap on here, can you hear it?
Nope.
Okay. So I
Can
don't
you
know.
hear mine?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, didn't hear your tap.
No. I don't know.
Oh gosh, I don't want to narrate. That's a lot of reading.
Oh,
Big
it's
girl or
close.
boy then.
I can narrate, you guys. I can
Like, that's
narrate.
a lot of internal.
Yeah. All right. So, would you
Okay.
like to do? No.
Is
Are you ready?
Is this in a female's POV?
Yes.
This chapter is yes.
Okay.
Now, all of this. Well, this whole book is, except for the end,
Okay.
or even the end. No, I think it's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's doing the? What are you doing, Blondie?
I don't know. What's Whitney doing?
She's narrating, right? No, she's not narrating too much. I don't know. Whitney?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Where the page break starts on chapter 13.
Yeah. Strip.
Or
You
scene
have
break.
the rose in the
Yeah,
middle.
you said it was a long chapter. So where it
Yeah.
says strip,
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
beginning of where we're at.
A scene
Okay.
break, and then
I
the
can
word.
narrate. I'll do narrate.
Yay! I'll do Tyler,
Okay.
and you can be Peachy Rose. All right, let's go. Strip.
The elevator to his penthouse hasn't even dinged shut before the order spills from between Tyler's talented lips.
And leave the wig on.
I don't hesitate. My hands at the side of my cocktail dress pulling the hidden zipper down slowly enough to make him clench his teeth with impatience.
Rose.
That one word in that tone says a million things. Don't play with me. I call the shots. I need you naked. Of course, I follow his lead because this is his game and his fantasies are my command. That's right. It's in the fucking contract.
So just so that I'm doing a timeout, because you're coming in at the end of the book. Everything that happens between them is in the contract, and so it becomes a thing where it's in the contract kind of thing. So
Okay, gotcha. Speeding up my movements, my dress pooling at my feet in no time, I step out of the puddle and to the side. Tyler's gaze roams my entire form, from my heel-clad feet up the length of my shins to the top of my thighs, where my garter belt fastens to my stockings. I think he's about to jump on me and fuck me into next year, but instead he walks over to the well-equipped bar and pours 2 tumblers of fine scotch. The amber liquid sloshes slightly as he brings one glass to me, his eyes never veering from the sight of my half-naked body.
You were perfect tonight.
I curtsy like he's my king and I'm his servant. I suppose I would be if we were in the Middle Ages in Europe. I'd be his mistress or his whore. Fuck, that's exactly what I am. But at least in this scenario, I'm getting paid enough to live comfortably. I take his offering and we clink our glasses together before we each take a sip. Our eyes are locked over the rims, and I watch rapt as he knocks back the contents and waits for me to hand over my glass. I'm not courageous enough to drink the whole thing in one go, so I take a sip and wince at the burn down my throat. I don't think I'd be a great addition to the lifestyle of the rich and famous. I imagine they all sit around counting their dollar bills, drinking from bottles of liquor that could be used as a down payment on a house, and smoking cigars from... I've never seen that word. Embargoed countries. What does that mean?
So Cuba is embargoed, which means that there's no trading with U.S. and Cuba. So Cuban cigars, for example, you can't buy them in U.S. because it's an embargo country.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, I've seen it like 2 sentences up, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what that word is. Tomato.
Yeah.
He places the tumblers on the counter, then slowly makes his way back to me, unhooking one cufflink, then the other, and stops a mere 2 inches to my front.
My parents liked you.
His words are soft, almost a whisper, as he brings the back of his fingers to my neck before sliding across my collarbone and over to my shoulder. His eyes are following his own movements like he's in a trance as he watches his skin caress my own. I'm not impatient or twitchy. I let him do what he needs to do. This is his show. I follow his lead always.
I'm glad to hear it.
Although what I want to say is that he's playing a dangerous game, and getting his parents to love me is only going to raise unwanted questions when we inevitably break up. And it is inevitably. One day he's going to find someone who will not only get his dick harder than stone, but make his heart melt like heated butter.
How are you?
His gaze is on mine now, and he's sincere. He really wants to know.
Why wouldn't I be?
My question is left unanswered as he hums to himself before resuming the light perusal.
Right. During background noises.
My question is left unanswered as he hums to himself before resuming the light perusal of his fingers over my heating flesh. I don't push him. I don't repeat myself. I let him contemplate whatever it is that he's stuck on. Something is clearly on his mind. Maybe he's regretting the show we put on. Maybe he's wondering if it's time for him to truly move on from the pain his ex-wife caused him. I want to tell him that she didn't deserve him. Never did. He is a kind and attentive man who works hard to provide for his family, and she was a selfish bitch who, instead of speaking with him, decided she wanted to fuck his best friend. Oh, how the story sounds familiar to me. My attention is back on him as my strapless bra is ripped right off my body and one strong pull from his fingers. What's left of it is thrown to the side, landing on the back of the couch. Both of his hands are cupping my tits, his thumb rubbing circles over my nipples before he leans in and sucks. Leans in and sucks one
into his mouth.
There we go. Okay, I kept skipping a sentence. Then the other. I gasp at the warm feel and the tinge.
Tinge of pain.
Is it a tinge? I always say a ting. A ting of pain. Tinge sounds correct. Of pain as his teeth graze the underskin, shoots a jolt of pleasure through my body before he releases me, exposing my wet flesh to the ambient temperature. It's warm in his penthouse, but his mouth is scorching hot.
Do you know what I see when I look at you?
The number of different answers to that question are too many to count. A whore, a lost soul, a heartless businesswoman. When I don't answer, I'm pretty sure his question was rhetorical anyway. He continues shocking me with his revelation.
A smart, beautiful woman who has so much to give but refuses to see herself as anything other than what she pretends to be.
I'm frozen in surprise. Why would he say that? Oh, I don't have time to deny or argue. Sorry, in my head, I was like, that's such a thing to say. So I was like pondering that paragraph. And I was like, wait, I need to keep reading. I don't have time to deny or argue or any of the hundreds of things I should have said to him because he's suddenly on his knees unfastening the garters. And they're just for show anyway, and sliding them down along with my silk panties. I'm left in only my stockings and heels as he sweeps me up in his arms and walks me to his bedroom, like we're newlyweds fucking for the first time after exchanging vows. Everything about this is strange. Everything about this is strange and unfamiliar. Where's the dominant sex god? Where are the restraints and the butt plugs? Where are his
salacious orders?
There we go. Salacious?
Salacious.
Is that a British thing?
No. I'm very strict and I'm not allowed to put my British in it.
I have to correct everything. Our Britishisms are cut short, man.
Unless we've got a British character, which we have in every
that's where she can let her British flag fly.
Until then, everything is strictly American. Otherwise, I get a smack.
You get a smack. Depositing me on his huge 4-poster bed, he stands at the foot of it and begins undressing. Everything he does is infuriatingly slow. He removes one piece of clothing at a time, all while watching me with his hungry gaze. The tie is first sliding off from around his neck and dropping to the bench. Then he pops each of the buttons on his shirt, one after the other, until his hard, defined chest is exposed to my sight. Shrugging off the fabric, he places it next to his tie and starts unfastening his dress pants. The button, then the zipper, until they fall down the length of his long, powerful legs. He's commando, of course. He always is, it seems. The my kids are home, so I was like, are they in the living room?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yes.
I mean, they're teenagers and they know what I write and read, so like, but it's a little bit different whenever I'm reading it out loud.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do I have any children in the living room? No, we're good. Okay.
Whoop.
The spring of his thick cock greets me like an angry soldier ready for battle. It reaches the line of his navel. Ooh, hello. Pre-cum is ready beating at the slope of its head like a beacon to my mouth. Without a conscious thought, I lick my lips like I'm starving for him, for his cock, for the feeling of control while I suck him down my throat. I'm thankful when his gaze zeroes in on my movements and understanding shines in his eyes. Are you hungry? Oh, see?
You hungry for my dick, Rose? You want me to fuck your face like a good little girl?
God damn, I'm a sucker for a dirty talk. I don't answer with words. Instead, I scramble to a sitting position before sliding down to my knees, mouth wide open, hands on my thighs, and wait for him to feed me. His top teeth sink into his bottom lip, and I swear I can practically feel the excitement rolling off his body. One hand is now at his cock, stroking, pulling, thumb gliding across the pre-cum as he watches me watching him.
You are fucking perfect.
With one step, he's erased the remaining space between us as his hand flies to the nape of my neck and his thumb pushes hard into the junction at my jaw, ordering me to open wider. I do as I'm told, and with our eyes boring into each other, he thrusts his cock into my mouth. Tyler grunts as I take him into my mouth and suck him deep into the back of my throat, humming when I feel him reach my gag reflex. I know how to do this. I had enough practice to manage any size or depth. I've also learned that clients love to feel powerful while their dicks are buried in a woman's willing mouth, especially if they are capable of making them cry from the act. I'm not pretending with Tyler. His cock is long and thick and impossible to swallow whole. But he's a man like any other. When the head of his dick bumps against my throat, demanding I open for him, I feel my gag tears well up and slide down my cheeks. The look of utter satisfaction on his face is fucking priceless. He's proud of me, of himself, of this. He's fucking turned on watching my body react to his thrusting.
You're so fucking gorgeous with my dick filling your mouth. You know that?
He pulls out and grabs at my nape as he slams back inside of me, going impossibly deeper, making my tears fall faster.
Your tears are fucking beautiful, smearing your makeup and making you all dirty for me.
Jesus fuck. I'm so turned on right now. I have to squeeze my thighs to avoid slapping my hand to my clit and getting myself off. Tyler's eyes dart from my gaze to my mouth and back again. His hips accelerating, his grip tightening. It's like he's possessed. His body tense, his jaw clenched as he fucks my mouth in and out, in and out. My tears falling, his dick pissoning until he stops it all and lifts me to my feet. Suddenly, his mouth is on mine. He's kissing me with the violence I've never felt from him before, like he's communicating unsaid words he's never confessed before, like he's telling me secrets I don't want to hear. Can you stop? Go away.
That was a cat.
It's totally a cat. So I've been redoing my basement. It flooded a while back and I've been redoing it and I've got cardboard over there and she just like slid across the floor on the cardboard.
Nice.
Okay. Our mouths dance frantically, our tongues dueling, teeth clashing. I'm suddenly in his arms, my legs wrapped around his waist as my heels fall to the floor, one and then the other. It's only when I'm on his mattress that he reaches up to the nightstand and mere seconds later sheathes himself with a condom and slides inside me. I heard footsteps, sorry. I'm so fucking wet for him. There's no resistance, no need to get used to him. In our frenzy, I expect him to fuck me hard and fast, making us both come in mere minutes. But Tyler surprises the fuck out of me when he slows down almost to a full stop. You motherfucker. Jeez.
Yeah.
Balancing his weight on his forearms, he cages me in, looking at me as he leisurely pushes in and out of my all too greedy pussy.
Take off your wig.
I must look confused, but it only brings a bright, almost boyish grin to his face.
I don't want to end this. I want to see you, the real you.
I smile back up at him and snort, the noise so unladylike I almost apologize.
I've seen you get hard mere minutes after coming, Tyler. I'm not worried this'll end too quickly.
Oh my God. Why, sir, I am not worried.
I'm not worried.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm okay. I'm purposefully being obtuse to the wig comment, and that's when I see it. The shift, the change from billionaire client to vulnerable man. It scares the fuck out of me because I can deal with all sorts of men in my bed, but this, I'm not used to this. Not even with Kai.
I don't want this to end.
He repeats, changing up his statements so that it means so much more than it did before. His groin grinds into my clit, making me jump and causing my hips to dart off the bed and closer to him.
Oh God, that feels so good.
I need to concentrate on the orgasm that he's building up for me. Need to make sure we keep this to sex and not stray into uncharted territory.
Rose.
He whispers my name like a prayer as he begins fucking me harder and harder. His tone is so at odds with the filthy movements of his hips, of his thighs, of his cock now slamming in and out of my dripping wet pussy.
Stay with me.
My back arches as he brings his mouth down to mine and kisses me, not with want, but with need, with adoration and respect. He's fucking me like his whore and kissing me like his lover. I'm so confused, but the sexed up part of my brain is choosing to ignore anything beyond the impending climax I feel rising from the erect bundle of nerves to my core, to my stomach. I scream into Tyler's mouth as he plunges one last time inside me before stilling and grinding, emptying his seed into the condom.
Rose, we're perfect together.
Nope, not my imagination. Panting and struggling to breathe, he stays buried inside of me as he secures the rubber at the base and pulls it out carefully, discarding it to the trash next to his bed. Then his attention is right back on me, his eyes as intense as ever.
I want to take care of you. I want to be everything to you. Because, Rose, I swear to fuck, you are perfect for me.
I reach up and kiss his mouth tenderly before promptly nipping this conversation in the bud.
It's not even my real name. I'm not perfect for you, Tyler. I'm just really fucking good at my job.
He recoils at my words, the shock on his face breaking my heart as I take the opportunity to gently push him away and slip out from under him. I can't let him create this neatly wrapped image in his mind of Julia Roberts and Richard Gere getting a happily ever after. It's not happening. Not now, at least, and not with him. I have to end this. It's a shame, though. I really fucking loved the orgasms he gave me. Looking over my shoulder As I pad off to the bathroom, I give him my final blow.
Can you call Aaron and have him take me home, please? Dun, dun, dun.
Mic drop!
Yep. Yep.
And then
Let me just say, our readers were not happy about that.
Why?
They
It's
were not.
perfect.
Well, because they liked him. They liked Tyler.
I mean, you can still like Tyler and still give him lip and mouth and tell him to fuck right off for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For a while or forever?
For a while.
Well,
We
I
don't
don't know. I
know.
only read half of chapter 13 is all I've read.
Are you intrigued though?
I am, yes.
Nice.
Not
nice.
to read out loud with kids upstairs, but yes.
No. Yes.
we wouldn't advise that, seeing as page 1
Yeah.
starts with "Get on your knees, you worthless piece of shit." And then there's also a part on page 1 where it says, "And then I let it out. I pee all over his hair like I'm having a shower," which I am,
Yes.
the golden one.
That's our first page, first chapter.
Does she do it for fun or to piss him off?
No, that's her job.
We paid her for it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
She got paid for that shit.
she did.
That pee,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
And she gets paid well. All right, so let's. I'm excited about this.
So are we going for chapter 1?
Which chapter?
Okay, so the prologue's like 5,000 words. So
Oh, God.
not that.
Okay.
The prologue is so hold on, let me pull it up. The prologue is like your introduction from Leather and Lace. So like a lot of my prologue is written in Leather and Lace where they first meet Haley, who's the female character.
In Leather and Lace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then but like it goes through like Frost's whole background, their conversation at the bar with Haley, but it's literally like 5,000 words.
I mean, it looks like we could read up to the scene break in the prologue.
I'd almost rather read after the scene break, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me pull it up and double check.
I mean, after the scene break is a lot more than before the scene break.
So before the scene
Oh,
break,
there's another scene break. There's 2 scene breaks there.
yep.
So this, yep, the second scene.
I mean, we could do chapter 1. I know. Do we need
Also,
the prologue to understand chapter 1?
I'm checking.
Probably.
I mean, I can give you the rundown of chapter 1 or the prologue.
Okay.
So in the prologue, you get introduced to Frost, who is the road captain of the MC.
Okay.
His dad was the old Prez's. His biological dad was the old Prez,
Okay.
who stepped down to let JR take over, who is the current Prez.
Okay.
So it kind of explains a little bit of why he calls him his bio dad or by his name, because he was put into the foster system.
Okay.
And then he has, so there's a leather chaser.
Okay.
Who goes by the name of Kira.
Okay.
And she hooks up with Frost.
Okay.
And then they go to the bar and meet Haley for the first time.
Okay.
Haley and her sassy mouth, they kind of like, they all banter back and forth. He goes into her office. And then the very last thing that she says to him at the end of it is, "Darling, you've never had a better dick down than that." And she mocks him going, "Darling, I've dick down myself better than that with a toy." So that's how the prologue ends.
All right. We like it.
Yep. And then it jumps into, so like he did the dirty with Kira, and then he did Haley also in the prologue.
Shit. Okay. Damn.
He's the club like playboy.
Okay.
I'm never gonna have an old lady.
Okay. All right. We know who he is. Okay, so who's doing the narration?
Nami.
I'll do it.
Okay. Would you like to do Frost or do you want to do Haley?
I will do Frost.
Okay, then I'll do Haley.
And I'm pretty sure that Haley is not even in the first chapter.
Well, I mean, I'll do whatever female voices there are.
Yeah. It's going to be like Kira and I think Loretta, which is one of the older old ladies.
Okay.
So you have to do an old lady voice.
Okay.
She's got like that scratchy old lady voice.
She's not?
Like she's been smoking for 40 years. So,
Right.
chapter 1. Kira is standing in front of me. After not having to deal with her for a while due to being too fucking busy, I really don't have the time for her bullshit.
Take it back.
I say, standing here, dumbfounded. She's a liar, a cheat, and is always trying to get her foot in the actual door of the MC. And this is officially the lowest she's ever gone. What?
Did you not hear me? Oh, it's because I did a high-pitched voice, isn't it?
It like
Yeah.
muted you out.
Did.
See, this is my fucking thing here. All right, hold on. We're going to try this again. And I'm going to... What do I need to do?
Do you need to tilt it more so it's actually like...
No, it says on the instructions that this is not correct.
Oh, you sounded louder when you did that.
Really?
Yeah.
So what if I do... Hold on. I'm not lying.
We heard you.
Heard you.
All right, weird. Okay.
She almost pouts, holding up a white stick with a blue end.
No, I wore a condom. I always wear a condom.
I tried to remember that night. Fucking hell. Why did I have to fuck her? Okay, think, Frost. You fucked the brunette. And totally took the condom off and threw it into the trash, right?
Where am I? Don't you remember? You didn't put one on. You said you wanted to feel me bare.
The words coming out of her mouth are a fucking lie. There's no way. I didn't fuck her without a condom. Then it hits me. The next morning, I remember seeing that fucking condom.
Lies. I took a condom off and threw it away and threw it near the trash. If you're knocked up, it's not mine.
It can't be anyone else's.
She says.
You were the only one I was with. I was within that time frame. You were the only one I was within that time frame.
I'm like, typo!
Yeah. What the word with?
It's supposed to be
also-
was with.
Was
know-
with. Okay. So
if you know, if you
Going back.
if you
You
know,
were the only one I was with in that time frame.
if you're noting typos, you need a comma before the she says, not full
Yeah.
stops. And the other-
Let's go.
no,
Is it me? No.
She throws
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
stick at me. Now it's you.
I can't believe you think I'd make something like this. Make something up like this. You think I want to be pregnant? Do you know what it does to a woman's body?
I wore a fucking condom. Try again.
I raise my voice. I've never gone bare. Fucking never. I don't want kids.
You've been with every man here. There's no way to know if it's mine.
She bends over, picking the white stick up, showing me the two white lines.
Well, so much for your fucking condom. It's positive.
She puts her manicured finger in my face.
And if I tell you it's yours, it's fucking yours. Congrats, Daddy-O.
This isn't fucking happening. A fucking kid with Kira? Fuck. I scrub my hands over my face and turn away from her. After a few seconds, I turn back around to face her. Fuck, she's still there. Okay.
We need to get you to the clinic then.
What for?
She asks, popping a hip out as if I've offended her.
To make sure you're actually pregnant.
Is she fucked in the head?
I thought you were going to tell me to get an abortion.
She lets out a sigh of relief, touching her hand to her chest.
I peed on the stick. What else do you need?
She shows me the stick again and I bat her hand away.
Listen, Kira, we'll go to the doctor and sort this all out.
I pinch the bridge of my nose between my thumb and first two fingers. This can't be fucking happening. I don't want kids, ever. They cause complications, and with my history, I'd rather not risk fucking my kid up.
I've already been to the doctor. I've got the vitamins I'll need and shit. All you have to do is pay for everything.
All I have to do is what?
I blink at her, dropping my hand.
Is that what this is about? You want my money?
Not that I really have any.
No, Frost. I want you to step up and take care of the mother of your unborn child. Is that too much to ask for?
She steps closer, running her hand up my arms.
I'll be your baby mama, but I shouldn't have such a dirty title as I grow your baby.
Here we go.
And what title do you think you should have?
I ask, knowing damn well where she's going with this. This is what she wants. It's what she's wanted for years.
I should be your old lady. You know that. Be a man and take care of your family.
She coos, batting her eyes up at me.
Put a ring on it, big boy.
I feel like vomiting. I need a shower just from the thought of putting a ring on this skinny bitch's finger.
Just because I put my dick in you and possibly got you pregnant doesn't mean you get to just walk in here and demand that I make you an old lady.
Oh, sorry. Kira pouts, crossing her arms over her chest, and I can't help but roll my eyes.
It's extremely rude of you, Frost. You fucked me. You have to step up.
She stomps her foot like a child. Jesus fucking Christ.
You can't just waltz in here, drop a bomb like this, and expect me to put a ring on it right now. I need to let this all sink in.
I step around her and head out of the clubhouse. This is fucking nuts. I beeline straight for my bike with Kira on my heels, shouting for me to stop, but I don't listen to her. I need to get away before I do something I might regret later. Poe and Lingus stop me just as I'm climbing onto my bike.
Where are you headed, and why is she crying like that?
Lingus asks.
Kira says she's pregnant.
The words taste like acid on my tongue.
Pregnant? Has she been to the doctor to confirm? Do you know the due date?
Poe asks. I look up at him and he's awfully curious and a little eager about Kira being pregnant.
Do I look like I track periods, Poe? I only care about what goes in a pussy, not what comes out of it. Jesus Christ. Does Marley have you watching Grey's Anatomy again?
I shake my head and start my bike. Poe backs off and just looks at me dumbfounded, as if he's the one who's suddenly expecting a baby.
Where are you going?
Lingus asks.
I just need to ride.
I respond, buckling my helmet on. I rev the engine, let off the clutch, and ride through the parking lot until I'm out of there. Oh, the open road is calming. And if I stay here, I'll most definitely say some shit that I can't take back. Like, how does she know it's mine? Wasn't she with JR around the same time? But JR is also with Ren, so she can't exactly walk up to him and tell him. Ren's a spitfire. She'd put Kira in her place. So even if the kid's not mine, she has no one else to go to. I need a drink, and I know just where to go to get one. The bar isn't far. Oh, the bar isn't far.
So when I wrote that, I started singing it. The bar isn't far. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave that there.
Yeah. I like it. And when I pull in, there's a faint feeling of relief that washes over me. I turn the bike off and sit my helmet on the seat, heading in to either fuck or drink myself into forgetting about Kira and her confession. The second I open the door, I see her, Hayley. She's fucking beautiful and a goddamn viper, unafraid to spit her venom out at venom out at whomever crosses her, myself included. The comment she said about the toy has haunted me. It's been weeks since I fucked her, and I'll be damned if I haven't been able to think of anyone else since. Even when I'm deep inside another woman, all I see is her face.
The fuck you want, Frost?
Haley says as she puts a glass in front of me where I sit.
To drink?
I reply, watching her tip the whiskey bottle over, pouring a stream in. What? I'm watching her tip the whiskey bottle over, pouring a stream in.
A stream of whiskey, pouring it streams. It streams into the glass.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
It's
The
all
second
right.
the second she's done, I down the whole thing and sit it down for it. Hang on. The second she's done, I down the whole thing and sit it down for another.
Again.
The look she gives me is scathing. What did I do now?
You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar.
She pours me another drink.
I think I've had enough honey to handle in this lifetime.
I reply, nodding to her as I tip the glass up to my lips. I knock back another drink and sit the glass back down.
One more.
I look up at Haley, who looks like she wants to kill me.
Please?
I say, even though all I want to do is shove my dick between those pretty pink lips.
What's crawled up your ass?
She asks as she pours another drink.
Reality? Karma? Fate? I'm not sure, but something, somewhere, is playing a sick fucking joke on me right now. A cosmic fuck storm that's threatening to throw the balance of my entire universe off kilter.
One. I stare into the glass of brown liquid and debate whether or not I was to sip on this or shoot it back and sip the next one.
So a normal Thursday then. Good.
I pin her with a fuck you stare.
Oh, you really drew me a nice picture there, and that's super fucking helpful. So thanks for clearing that up, big guy.
She smacks her hand on the bar and turns away to go handle something else down at the other end. Sipping it is.
Bud, you're in my seat.
Someone taps my shoulder.
I didn't see your name on it.
I reply, holding the glass to my lip.
No fighting in my bar.
Haley appears out of nowhere with that bat on her shoulders.
Find another seat.
She nods at the guy behind me to move along, and they do. Turning my head over my shoulder, I watch as they move to the other side of the bar and take their seats. No one fucks with this girl. I love that about her, and her hair is so bouncy. Bouncy brown hair and electric golden eyes. Damn her for being so fucking perfect, and damn her for it. I down another shot. Damn her for saying I'm a worse lay than a toy.
Classic. I love it.
She compares him to a bike spoke. Like, she's like constantly like just stabbing at his ego. And he's like, for fuck's sakes, girl.
She's nice and vicious. I like it. I like it when the FMC gives the guy some shit.
As she should, always.
Yes. Absolutely. I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
We are intrigued.
Indeed.
So you have Anna Lynn Nicole, who is calling out Whitney.
Oh, Jessie wanted us to read the Office scene. So you might as well explain the Office scene a little bit to us.
That's where she compares him to a toy.
Oh, so that was the other part. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
He like bends her over the desk and she's like, my God, you have a Dickzilla.
Nice.
Yeah. And then
Dickzilla.
At the end of it, she's like,
Dickzilla coming out to play.
And so it's just hilarious because like she's all for it and she's like complimenting his big member and all of that. And then at the very end, she's just like, I've done better with a toy.
Yeah.
Just like he like goes outside and he's just like lighting a cigarette like, fuck me, bro.
She's made him feel good during the act so that she gets the pounding she deserves.
Yep.
And then when he's finished, it's like,
Yep. Like you can tell she enjoyed it. She screamed out and everything like that. And then she was just like, okay, bye.
I like it.
Toodaloo.
Don't right now.
Although we did something similar with the first chapter of Psycho Hate, didn't we? We started it
Oh,
off with our two main characters fucking in the back of a truck at a
So
bike
just for those who don't know us, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Blondie. Just wanted to, I do it all the time. Every first chapter of every first book, so if it's a series, a trilogy, duet, or standalone, starts with a sex scene.
So
That's where we get all of our
drop
books.
it like it's hot immediately.
Immediately. Like it's first page.
I'm not sure how we're going to do that with Bear.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Easy. You make it all sexy, and then it's an alarm waking her up.
Or he could be watching someone else, like not watching, but like walking into someone else.
We'll find out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, there's always some form of sexy time. So, as I was saying, brunette.
Sorry.
It's not even relevant now because we're not talking about it anymore. But our first scene, they're fucking in the truck, and then once they're done, he goes
on the bed of the truck.
In the back bed, same difference.
Tomato.
And he's going off to get rid of his condom, and the last he sees of her is walking away, going bye.
She's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, she's done. And then he doesn't even know her name. He doesn't know who she is. He doesn't know where she's from. He's never seen her before. And so
obviously, he does. One does. He stalks her.
Got to figure out who she was.
Yeah, obviously. So yeah. So just a quick question. What is your like the beginning of, you said that all of your series, all of your books are like connected in some way. So what is the connection? Like it goes back to what originally?
They're all just connected to each other, I assume.
They're just connected to each other. There's not like
so like it'll be random. So like in this book, Satin Steel, the characters from my trilogy make an appearance because the motorcycle club from my trilogy makes an appearance.
Okay.
I like it.
And so like my characters literally show up on a helicopter like, the fuck you doing here, bro? What's
nice.
I had to leave my family to come here because you're being a pain in the ass.
Okay. Okay.
And then my characters just disappear. They go back. They go back to their own world.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. We like it. We approve.
And then like so in Valor and Liliana, so he becomes a psychiatrist. Remember I told you it was mentally dark?
Mm-hmm.
He becomes a psychiatrist to break her out of a psych ward.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a lot of training to become a psychiatrist.
10 years.
Yep.
I researched it.
Good girl.
It takes 10 years. You can do it in 8 if you're extra smart, but let's face it, he wasn't.
Yeah, let's just go down the normal.
But he's determined.
He's got an amazing cock, I imagine. You can't make him super smart as well.
Ugh, he's so sweet too. Like, so he's super sweet, very loving. So he's Mr. Red Flag with like or green flag with like a sprinkled red flag here and there.
Okay.
Some red
spots. So like he becomes like a therapist, I guess. And then he starts a company and like it just carries on in the family. So like his son becomes a therapist and so on and so forth. Well, the son is my current in Manic, my current FMC's psychiatrist.
Okay.
So like I'll pull random things like that. I'm like, okay, so his son, Dr. Johnson, is now Sutton's doctor.
Okay. That's a great way to link them.
Yeah.
Having these jobs. Absolutely. Yep.
And like, so Dr. Sutton mostly works with like domestic violence victims, women specifically. Like they have a women's health clinic and stuff like that. for DV survivors.
Okay.
But she's not a DV survivor, but her mom was.
Okay.
And so she'd go to counseling with her mom, and she learned to trust Dr. Johnson. And after having her own therapists and everything like that, Dr. Johnson was just like, you know what? Just bring her in. We'll work with her.
Okay. Well, that's a great way to bring a connection between books and characters. These types of jobs. That's awesome.
Jesse said he starts off as a walking red flag. And
Who?
Loretta says peach aubergine. So is that like bum play? Bum fun.
So Loretta is one of my coworkers.
Bum fun Loretta.
Nice. Ooh, great conversation starters.
Oh, they're aware. So before I even went in for my interview, they Googled me.
Of course they did.
And they were like, oh, so she's an erotic writer. And I was like, yes, I am.
Nice. So Jesse's talking about Valor, and she says that he starts off as a walking red flag.
Yep, but he becomes Mr. Green Flag.
With red spots.
With red spots. Yep.
Sprinkles. Red sprinkles.
Yeah.
I mean, sprinkles sounds prettier than spots.
Yeah.
Sprinkles does. I don't know. I kind of like spots. Because, like, he's got red blotches.
Oh,
blotches. like blood.
Yep. Yeah. He is not afraid to get his hands dirty.
We've got green with a splattering of red.
Yep. Splattering.
Nice.
All over the place.
Nice. Blood red.
Nice.
I don't know what my light is doing here. It's crazy.
Gone weird.
It's a weird thing. I don't understand the whole concept of the ring light.
I mean, mine is.
But yours doesn't give you it looks like I have a filter on. Oh shit.
I was like, where'd you go?
Oh wait, should I turn off the light in the room?
Maybe I have.
Oh, because it looks like I have a filter on. It's annoying.
It does look.
I just have.
It's because wait, let me close the.
She's off on it now.
Yeah, I just have the light in my basement. It's just like spotlighting down on my face, washing me out a little bit.
Nice. Is that
No?
It just looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It might be the
I
camera.
don't have the light on. Maybe I should put the light on.
I don't know. It might just be the camera on your laptop as well.
It looks like I have a big penis here.
It does.
I'm taking the penis off camera. Okay.
Yeah, mine's just there. Ooh.
I'm just using the mic on my laptop, and I don't even know where the.
Well, we tried to get all fancy, but I feel like it probably doesn't. Oh yeah, no, because you said my voice wasn't clear with the laptop. That's why I got a mic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all shit.
She was going to explain it very wordy, and she just was
Yeah, no, she was gonna go all British, and then she's like, "Ah, fuck it, it was shite."
Yeah, it was shit.
Yeah.
Wank, mate.
Right,
Wank.
well, Whitney, it was. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Whitney or Whitney?
Whitney or
Whitney.
Whitney?
They
Whitney.
spelled my name wrong whenever I was born.
Oh.
So it was, because every time I see it now, I think I in my head and out loud I go Whitney.
Yeah, I'm used to it, but yeah, it's just Whitney. Like, there's a billion different ways to spell Brittany.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just, so we don't have to say Whitney. We could just say Whitney.
Yep.
I think you're the only one who says Whitney.
I'm literally the only one in the world with my name.
Nice.
I
So
like
this is your name.
Oh yeah,
That's
on my
what
birth
you're talking
certificate, on my driver's license.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's
Awesome.
how they Googled you and found your stuff then.
Yeah.
Yeah, your work.
Yeah. Whenever I published and was like, I'm going to be an author now, I was like, fuck a pen name. I want to see my name on the book. And then I was like, but now everybody's going to know what I write.
Yep.
The only reason I didn't go with my real name was because my real name, A, it's so fucking boring. And B, I did a Google search, Amazon search, and there's already an author with my name.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm going to come up with something else.
Yeah, I got super lucky because literally no one in the world has my name, and no one ever thinks to spell it that way whenever they try to do things. So
that's
I mean,
I'm like,
I
could have given myself a pen name and been like, something that someone else has somewhere, but I'm already unique in the name. So
no, you're right.
I like it.
All right. Well, then, thank you for being with us tonight.
Yes.
We are very much intrigued. It will take me forever to read anything because I've been reading the book that I'm reading, which I'm loving, but I've been reading it for, I don't know, over a month.
It's just,
I just get so tired, man. I just read one chapter, I'm zonked. So, but we will get to it eventually.
Yeah, I am the same way. So I started off reading like crazy, obviously. And then I was like, I used to write. Let's see if I can do this again. And ever since I started writing, my reading has gone from like 100 books a year to like maybe 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I've managed a few more than that. I mean, I used to be fucking hundreds.
Yeah. Same.
I used to literally I felt like they just absorbed through my skin because I read so many of them.
Yeah. Like so many. But now I think, I mean, it's probably about one every couple of months that I managed to get through at the minute.
Oh, no. And the books that I read, if I'm not alpha reading for you, I'm probably not reading it. I just don't have the time. But I like to be brutally honest with people. Now, every once in a while, a book will catch my fancy. Like reading half of chapter 13 is probably going to make me read the rest of it.
Yay!
Because I can't read half of a chapter and just stew on that.
Well, if it helps, it's a 6-book series.
Oh gosh.
However,
6 books.
However, they are all short.
Oh, yes, you were telling me about that. Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
I mean, our others are fat bastards, but the Escort series is skinny minis.
Yeah, most of our readers say that they read the Rich one in one sitting. Like in their reviews, that's usually what they say. A lot of
my reviews say that too, because I like to keep it short. I don't want you to time sink a whole day into it, but one good sitting for a few hours and boom, you're done.
Yeah. That was our goal. All right. Well, I'd like to be like Jessie, who is reading 3 books at a time. I'm a little bit jealous, but All right, so thank you, and we're friends now, right, on Facebook, so we can keep in touch with each other?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I've managed to tag you. It said we were friends when I tagged you earlier.
Oh,
okay, well then that's perfect. Yep. All right, so keep in touch. Come into our group if you would like, and we will come into your group as well.
Brunette, we haven't finished doing everything we said we were going to do because you said you wanted to do a competition.
Oh, shit.
And I told them about it in our group. So
did you? Well, where are they? All right. So here we go.
Watching.
All right. So here we go. I need you all, everyone who's watching, I need you to do a little comment to say that you're here. We're going to do a little giveaway. So I'm going to do a $5 gift certificate. That way you can buy Whitney's book, or ours, or both, or whatever.
Towards a book.
Towards a book. Amazon $5 gift certificate. So here's the thing. I'm going to ask a question about what we just watched. No, what you just watched, because we just lived it.
I was like, we lived it and read it. We didn't really
We
watch
did.
What
We did.
about the whole, what did Whitney's female character prefer over a penis?
Yes, there we go. So type it up and then we'll choose a random winner. So again, the question is, what did Haley in Steel and no,
Satin and Steel.
Satin and Steel, what did Haley prefer to Frost's penis?
So we
Poor
will.
Frost,
We're
man.
not going to Frost's dick.
Anyone
We're not
wanting to
going
watch
to.
back will be able to watch back. So we won't do it like
Yeah.
right now. We'll pick a winner.
We're
We'll
not
do
telling
it
you right now.
tomorrow.
So we'll come back tomorrow in about 24 hours and we will pick a winner. And yeah, but we need y'all to write it down. So my only question is, before we go, when I went back to look at our other videos at one point, so in the actual videos, I don't see any comments. Like I see the comments here, but they're not on the YouTube.
On the YouTube thingy. Excuse me.
You get
if
used to it.
it was just along the side.
I was like, mine says guest and it's all just like white.
Oh no! Yeah, on actual YouTube, when you're watching it from YouTube, all the comments are just by the side of the video.
Are they really? Because I didn't see any of them.
Yeah, I mean, on my computer, I've just opened the YouTube screen. The video is this side, the comments are that side. On your phone, it might be different. They might be below the video, or you have to press a button to see more or whatever. But they're all there.
Okay. All right. So I haven't seen them. So yeah. So make sure that you comment with what did Haley prefer over Frost's dick. That's the question. And in 24 hours, we will pick a winner and send you a $5 gift certificate.
Well, you can play, Jessie, if you want. Or anyone that answers.
Everyone can play.
Put the name in a spinny wheel, so it's not like we're going to pick you because
Yeah.
you know.
No, it'll be a spinny wheel.
All the correct answers will go on a spinny wheel. We'll pick someone.
No, you can still play, Jessie. You have the right to have a $5 gift certificate.
Yeah.
Everyone can.
It's not like Whitney's giving it away. If Whitney was giving it away, then that would be different, and I could understand you saying no. But she's not giving it away. We are, so
We are.
fuck it. Join in, man.
Absolutely.
So British. I love it.
All right. Well, have a good one. And everyone have a great week. And we will see you back next time. Who's our guest next week?
Oh, I don't fucking know. Let me have a
Whoa,
look.
awesome.
Oh, Scarlett.
Oh, Scarlett, cheers.
Scarlett, cheers.
So we will see you guys next week. Thank you, Whitney. Bye.